It says,
We're live.
welcome to the Bob and Tam Show. Dings.
It's
So-
late and it's windy and it's dark.
Yes.
And we couldn't find any internet.
All right, we'll see if we're going live yet. I don't know.
It says live from Daytona.
It's not live on our phone yet.
I don't know.
So let's just see. Is anybody out there? Hello, hello, hello.
Because there's 8 people out there. No, it's not going.
All right, is anybody there? Hello, hello, hello. Let us know if you're there, if you can see us, if you can hear us.
I can hear you. Well, I guess I
can't
can
do
hear.
it. You heard the
Anyway.
phone.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Watching a commercial.
Skip it. There we go. Oh, that's not us.
You playing too far back. Talk to the people.
Hi. Oh, there's Paula. Hi, Paula. Hi, Ken. Hi, Piper's on. Thank you. I know. We wanted to be on Main Street, but we could not find any internet.
Yeah.
Like nothing.
It's you can probably do a Facebook or might be able to do a short video. That and there's just a couple of bars that are actually open, and they've got speakers sitting out on the front front sidewalk, loud. So there's no way we could really do anything. We were down at Harry's. What's Harry's called?
Dirty Harry.
Dirty Harry's. We're down Dirty Harry's. We're gonna kind of do one from there. Their internet wasn't too bad, but we couldn't really get a front row seat. Maybe another night we'll try to do a live from there. And so hey, that's what it is. So you might wonder what the heck is going on in Daytona right now. Well, we found out today it does not officially start till Thursday. So right now, I was looking on the internet, and a lot of people said, "Oh, there's all these bikes down here," and blah 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 blah. No, there isn't. There's a few people down here, but it's nothing like being just 2 days away from opening day. Even on Main Street here, it's still not completely filled up yet. You have to pull it back down if you want to
I
start.
know. Well, I know. Oops.
Ooh,
Now you did it. You did that. I didn't do
She did
that.
Changing our camera lens part. So can you hear us? That's the first thing we need to know. Can you hear the music? It's behind us. We are at Krabby's Oceanside Restaurant and Bar. We got some Gator bites coming, and we're going to show you the difference between good Gator bites and crappy Gator bites. We make crappy Gator bites most of our life.
For a long time.
And when we were here in the spring, we found out what real Gator bites are about. And we just had some, what did we eat Gator bites the other day at?
At OCC Roadhouse in Tampa.
Yeah, and theirs was pretty good. But we'll see if we just had them. We'll compare them to here and see if
They were really good there.
You did something to our screen.
Well, I know. It's when you hit the thing, it like made it enlarged it or something.
I don't know. Can't see you guys getting it. Let's see what the heck's going on here.
That's what I thought. If you double tapped it again. I don't know. Technical difficulties.
Yeah. Heck with it. We ain't gonna pull it. You can look on your phone and see. Is it coming up on the phone right?
Yeah.
Hit one and see. No, it's not coming up on the phone. Let's see. Greetings, guys. See
Oh,
ya.
there it does now. And now it's going. It's
All right.
15.
Okay, so we just can't see what we're putting on the screen, so that's okay. So where are we at today? We are in Daytona. We tried to do a live from Main Street, but the internet really sucks over there. Dirty Harry's had some, but most of the places are not open. Most of the bars are all closed up. Restaurants are
There's a lot
closed
of
up.
vendors here.
Getting here. We went over to Destination Daytona when we got here today. We got here around noontime. It poured down rain for about 5 minutes, and then it went away. And it got really, really, really hot.
Yeah. Oh, sauna hot.
Yeah.
Like it was.
And I don't know why anybody in Florida would own a sauna. Just go outside.
That's what I
You
said
can
in
sweat.
Myrtle Beach. It was the same way. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
So,
They hear us, no music, so that's good.
okay. So that's pretty good. So hopefully the wind won't be bad. We got the mic turned towards the back, facing back that way. Behind us, no, behind you is the ocean. We turned it around. You couldn't see that anyway. It's pitch black out there. We'll come out here during the day and show you this bar. It's a really
We
neat
were going to
place.
do a meet and greet here. I think
Yep.
this would be a neat place to have a meet and
Yep.
greet.
So we're thinking about doing that in an afternoon. Anybody that's coming to Daytona for Biketoberfest, let us know. And we'll see if we can set something up. We need to know kind of when you guys are coming.
Oh,
It'd be great to do something early. Got a
Richard
super
gave
chat
us a
already.
Super sticker he gave us.
Holy, Jennifer Jupiter,
Did that
Batman.
come up?
Yeah.
How come it's not here? I don't know why it's not coming up on the screen.
Maybe because it's a sticker, it's not a chat.
Anyway, thank you very much, Richard. When are you going to be down here?
So we went down to the Harley dealer
there it is.
and
There it
J&P
came
Cycles and checked them out. The vendors are starting to set up. Rick Rack was already open. They've been open since yesterday.
They were
And they've already done some
Monday.
work. Bearing Exchange, they're open. They've been doing some work already. A lot of the tents are open, but there's nobody there. Yeah, Speeds is over there. They're already doing work. If you want to get an appointment, they're already starting to book up. So, hey, guys, check that out. They made it bigger yet.
I don't
Messing
know.
with that.
I'm just touching.
Tap them. Not.
I don't know.
He's making us gigantic. Can't do anything with it.
I don't know. Maybe it's on this side.
There you go. All right. Got the screen somewhat back to normal.
It is back to normal.
So what's going on? So we went over there, checked out the dealership. We didn't get to really talk. We talked to John from J&P Cycles. We got to chat with him a little bit. Paul from the Bearing Exchange. Shane from Rick Rack. Talked to him. That was about it. Most people aren't even there yet. Are they? If they are, their tents are all closed up.
They want to know if you got your headlight in.
No, you guys haven't finished voting yet.
He wants to give you guys some more time.
We went to the Bearing Exchange today, and they sell the custom dynamics. They recommended one that we did not have on our. It was on the display board, but it wasn't one of the top three that we talked about. Knock a drink over.
All right. Krabby's Oceanside. It's right on the one, probably about, I don't know, what,
1A1.
3, yeah, the 1A1, A1, 1A.
A1A.
Anyway, it's
Just down from that. You just go
south
past of Main
of
Street.
the Main Street, yeah,
So you,
for
what
about
you do,
3 blocks.
you came out of Main Street, you make a right-hand turn, go over International Speedway Drive, and then look to your left. And it's a really neat place. During the day, they got a big place for a fireplace out here. It's a big old giant pit. We came out here last year to talk to and missed
the manager.
Couldn't get him to the first day.
We got him the first day. And the second day was his birthday and he left.
Yeah, I think we had
technical difficulties
again. And we had to redo that.
And Sunday.
And
okay, Debbie.
We went down.
Deborah.
So we came back here during the day, and somebody was out here talking to us and let us try some the Gator bites, and they were really good. And we're gonna come back. We made here twice
in March. Oh, okay. He said he'll be here in March. Where's your picture window? Said he won't. He's not here. He's not coming to Biketoberfest. Yeah.
And you know, it's always smaller. You know, if you don't want the big crowds and things like that. But I mean, we drove by the Broken Spoke today, and it doesn't look like they're even going to be open.
And then the hog pen, the one that's there's like 4 of them on one side across the street
by the Beaver Bar.
By the Beaver Bar, it's closed. It says
for sale.
For sale.
But it doesn't look like they're going to have nothing going on there. So we'll find out more tomorrow. Went by the Iron Horse. They're open. The Beaver Bar is open. Down on Main Street, only Dirty Harry's is open, but they really don't have nothing set up outside, mostly inside, and also the bar, the NASCAR bar on the corner.
Oh, Cruisin' Cafe.
Yeah. Good
luck on that bike.
They've got it all. They're ready to go, but they've got no waitresses or nothing outside or nothing yet. The street's not blocked off. Right now, they're letting you park on the sidewalks, but there is barricades laying around, so I don't know if they're going to do the same crap they did to us in April or not. We'll wait and see. So that looks pretty good. The Iron Horse is open. But, I mean, a lot of people are saying there's a lot of bikers here already. We're not seeing that. Actually, driving in today, we've seen about 2 bikes altogether. That's all we've seen. We didn't even see any bikes until we got back on our bike, and then we probably have seen – that's all right.
That's okay.
Here, introduce yourself to the world. We always do it. We always do it. We always tell everybody who our waitress is. What's your name?
Liz.
And what hours do you work?
A couple days a week.
A couple days a week, you can come and see Liz. You always work the back bar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on in.
She said she's embarrassed. So if you're here, come to eat, come to the back bar and ask for Liz and tell her that you've seen her on the Bob and Tam show. So that way she feels important.
Did you see the Gator bites?
Oh. So try one out.
There's other things in there besides Gator bites.
They said there was peppers in there too. I think
Oh.
they said.
I thought it was a pickle. Now I'm gonna choke.
So,
Are they hot?
they're warm. What you want to know about gator bites is you want them to be white inside. You don't want a bunch of gristle and stuff. And that's what we've gotten all the time. We went to New Orleans. That's all we ever ate. That's the way it was. Well, they told us that's a crappy part of the alligator. You got to pay good money to get the good white stuff. So we had it over there at Myrtle, or at what did we eat at?
Tampa at OC Roadhouse.
Yeah, theirs was pretty good.
I thought this was really good. Crazy phone. SJS is on saying her crazy phone. She's got crazy phone, that's for sure. Skippy Jones, Pating Nation. Sorry, Miss Murray. So we are, somebody asked us, what was the other question? The weather was really hot and sticky earlier because it rained. It was like a sauna. It was miserable. And now we're out here by the ocean and it's cooled off quite a bit and it's very windy. Can you tell? And Kenneth is on. Red Fink, we're at Krabby's. Yes. Where are you at, Fink? Are you all the way up at where is he at? Crackleberries.
Cackleberry.
He
Bringing his motorcycles in it. That's tomorrow, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Today was supposed to set his trailer up.
Yep. Looks good. Who wrote that? That is on Facebook.
All right. So if you're on Facebook, what you need to do is click that little right above the video you're watching. If you click that thing that where it says StreamYard, you're just giving them permission to put your name on Facebook. And then it brings it down to us. So you can see it on StreamYard. A StreamYard doesn't have permission to use Facebook stuff. If you do that, then we can see your name and it'll come up here and everybody will see it. See? That's how that works. So not as crowded right now as they were expecting. We did go by the racetrack. And something new this year compared to the spring was J&P Cycles now has their big trailer out there. The reason they couldn't have it last or during the spring was because of the virus. They wouldn't allow people to touch stuff. So they couldn't try on any clothes or any products, touch products or anything. So they weren't out there. So we'll see tomorrow. We'll kind of go through there. Tomorrow's going to be the day that we're going to try to hit Ormond Beach, get all the dealers there, get the dealer set up. Gonna go check out the dealer. We're gonna go check out J&P Cycles. We'll get all the vendors there. We'll find out who's there for you guys. We'll also go and hit the bars along the street here that are open. We'll find out if Broken Spokes will be open. Because Broken Spokes is owned by the same people that own the Iron Horse. So we'll check with them and see what their plans are, what's going on. Let you know if there's any good bands coming. I don't know if David Allen Co comes during. He's going to be here now or not.
I think he was because we saw him fall first.
Yeah.
And we came back.
So he might be here if you're a David Allen Co fan. He usually plays there every day at
4:30.
Yeah, 4 o'clock. Or when he stumbles to the stage, whichever occurs first.
Poor guy.
Tropical Willie is, if you're in town, Thursday is the Tropical Willie's Tropical Tattoo is having his vintage bike show. To me, that is the best bike show here. You need to check it out because Willie he had a really bad motorcycle wreck. If any of you have been following, I think we put a link on ours channel. And if you've seen other ones, he got hit by somebody right after the rally in the spring. And he was out of commission for quite a while. He's doing a little better. But he had told us last year that his bike show was about done. All the money that he gets from the show, he gives to a charity. I believe it's for the veterans or the homeless vets. Is what he gives the money to. So it's a great cause, but I mean, it's priceless. Willie's a great guy. He's been on our channel a couple times and did shout outs. And I know he'll do another one if he's feeling all right. We'll get him another one. Maybe we'll stop in tomorrow and have him talk a little bit about the show and see how he's feeling. And we'll have that on. If I'm going to try to maybe do something different, we'll see how it all goes. If I can get the videotape tomorrow afternoon and we'll put a video up tomorrow night, which would be the video I normally would put out at 9 o'clock next morning. Maybe we'll try to start putting videos out same day. So that way people that are here can see stuff that we've done the same day. Some of the other things that we're looking into this year to see about doing is we're thinking about going out of Saturday if they're having pudding wrestling out at No Name Bar. Look that one up. We're going to be checking that out and see if they're having that. That's a little bit of a ride to get to it. But
down past New Smyrna Beach.
Yep. But we've been out there. It's a really neat bar. We just was too busy in the spring, couldn't make it. So if they got pudding wrestling, we're going to be there on Saturday. We've seen the Cabbage Patch wrestling, coleslaw. I wasn't overly impressed with it. I don't know. YouTube wasn't fond of me putting it on either, so I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna do that again. We'll see what's going on at Crackleberry. We got Ratfink's gonna be out there, so once he gets out there tomorrow on Wednesday, he can give us a lowdown of what's gonna be events out there to decide when we're definitely gonna get out there to Crackleberry, and we'll also get out there to what's across the street, Coleslaw.
Cabbage Patch.
Cabbage Patch, show you what's going on out there.
Oh, wow.
We'll probably go into the flea market that they've got down at right there at the corner there in the racetrack, and what's the road goes on the side? Goes up to Crackleberry.
Tamamoki Farms Road.
Yeah. So right there's the flea market. We didn't make it.
Tamoka Farms Road.
Brad Fink works there. He works at the golf cart place.
Yep.
Sells golf carts. Maybe he calls. I don't know. Maybe he sells them. Maybe he works on them. I don't know. Tell us what he does.
He says, I will do that.
Yep. Give us the lowdown of what's going on out there at the other side of the world.
That far. It's down there, but it's anyway.
As far as other things.
Tamoka
And then
Farms.
they've also got some. They're going to have some races out there in the track. That's where the dirt track is out that way. You got to go past Crackleberry and what's the place next door?
Cabbage Patch.
Cabbage Patch. You might have called slaw or something. That's slaw wrestling.
What do you make slaw with?
I don't know. I don't
Cabbage.
Need it. I don't need slaw.
No, he doesn't.
So we'll go out. Maybe we'll make it out there and see the dirt racing. A little bit of that. Yep, everything's great. We'll have to say they're going to let us. What we're going to do is get a hold of the vendor and see if they will let us get in and film it. We want to charge $20 a person. We're not going to stay long enough to watch any races. I don't really want to spend $40 to watch them race for 20 or 30 minutes, and then we're out of there. I don't know what races they've got set up at the Speedway. What's going on? I know in the spring everything was limited. They only had so many people. We didn't even try to go over there and do anything. I don't know if it'd be worth going over there, but we'll check and see what's going on over there. A lot of stuff here wants to charge. I don't know how much stuff we can get into and film for you guys. I'm gonna eat a Gator bite.
I know.
Your turn to talk.
I know. Good. They see it.
Take a bite.
Anyway.
Pepper chicken.
So right now we're in Daytona. We're off the A1A at Krabby's Oceanside Restaurant. So we were thinking about doing a meet and greet here. What would be a good day for you guys to come out here and do a meet and greet? If it's hot, I wanted to come outside here, but if it's hot, man, that seems like it would be not good. Snowing in Sturgis, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, I did that. Well, actually, it started late. Last year, it snowed on September 9th or something. I think they had snow.
Hey, that's the day we were going to leave. And we ended up leaving on September 1st, so we were already home. He gets up, and we have a friend there, and he's like, what day were we supposed to leave? And I said, I don't know, the 8th, I think. And he says, that's today. And I said, yeah. He says, look. And they had like 3 inches of snow in Sturgis. Are they really good? You going to eat a pepper? Well, then they got some long. This looks like calamari to me. And I don't eat calamari. And then
Pretty good.
these look like fried pickles. So I ate one, but it's like peppers, hot peppers. Oh, we got a super chat from Ratfink. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate that.
And we're on private property today.
There
is where we're staying at. We can't give out that location of where we're at. We're right off Nova Boulevard. Just Nova Boulevard's pretty damn big, so they have a hard time finding us.
Well, we want to see if the doghouse is having the midget wrestling too. We wanted to go to that. Because
Well, that's a couple things we want to add to the list this year that we didn't get to do in the spring. The spring was way too big. There's a lot of bike shows. Destination Daytona, I think on Thursday. Yeah, I think it's Thursday. Thursday, the Riding Girls Bike Show. I think it's that on the board.
oh
And
yeah,
Then they've got a bike show on Friday and on Saturday. So that's going to be tough for us to cover the girls' ride-in bike show and Tropical Willies on Thursday.
so
but-
Chris, we're in Daytona Beach, Florida.
We're here at Biketoberfest. Don't call it a rally. It's a Biketoberfest.
Yep. Hey, there's Drew.
And this is what we came to last year to get a feel here in Panama City, wanted to get a feel of what the rally was about and where things were at. And actually, if you don't want crowds and stuff and don't want to deal with all that, this is really the best time to come to these rallies is in the fall. A lot of times they say it's not as hot, but I mean, spring here was actually pretty nice here this year. I don't know other years. And but I mean, we've got a chance of rain here all week long. You're welcome to Florida. It's nothing new.
So they say they know what our trailer looks like because you told them we were all snow bus. So
Okay.
good luck finding that.
Good luck.
Yeah.
No, that's what she said. Well, we're just down the street from the Iron Horse. About 10 miles later, there it is.
Now they know you're 10 miles down.
The road's not, Nova, yeah, it is. Nova's longer than that. Nova goes all the way to
Northport.
Orangeport. It goes way over there. So that's where, so we're kind of like in between. So it's not too bad going either direction. So it's kind of nice. And it's one of our vendors that set us up with this. So it's really nice that they stepped up and worked it out. And then the neighbors got electricity. And we gave him a donation for the electricity. And he was happy. I'm happy. We're all happy.
Yep.
And
we'll have ice cream now.
What?
If we're all happy, we can go get some ice cream.
It's not on your diet.
I know it's not. I started my diet today. It's like, ugh. Driving me crazy. I've had an orange, I've had a grapefruit, half a grapefruit, an apple, a salad, and a couple
Gator bites.
Gator bites. So
this is a pepper. See, it's red inside.
I thought it was squid.
I don't know what happened. She take the big menu with her?
No, I put it
blow away.
Oh, it probably blew away. There it is.
She lost it. Wind's blowing pretty good. But I mean, when we were down on Main Street, you didn't even feel the rain. Here, I was going to read what it was said. It was in there. But all included. This is yeah. This didn't look like the same Gator bites we had last time.
I don't think so either. Turn over. We got the appetizer.
So it's flash fried with hot celery, peppers, and a side of Texas kettle sauce. I don't know. Do they have?
I don't know. They might have had just.
If you like seafood, it's really not a bad place. It's got a really nice. We made other stuff here. They also got New York strip steaks. They got St. Louis ribs. I never buy that. We lived in St. Louis. Every place that says it's St. Louis ribs, they don't know what the hell St. Louis ribs are.
No.
Southernmost chicken. They got ribs and chicken. They got pasta. They got shrimp Alfredo, Cajun chicken Alfredo. I think we got I got the fish sandwich when I was here. I had the grouper, and it wasn't too bad. And they have a sirloin burger, buffalo chicken. I don't
remember what I got. I must have got the chicken fingers.
They got all kinds of stuff. Oh my gosh. That's stuff. The prices aren't too bad. You can get the ribs for a full rack is $23.99. And a half rack is $17.99. That's not bad. The sandwich I had, it's market price. The burgers are $12.99. That's not bad for a sirloin burger. Buffalo chicken, fried and tossed in spicy buffalo sauce is $11.99. There's sweet potato fries.
Those are some of my favorite. We're good. Thanks.
And fish and chips they have too. That's a little high. It's $18.99. But it's the Atlantic cod fillet with sea salt and malt vinegar mist, served with fries, and you also get another side. So that's not bad. I mean, you only get a fry. So all kinds of stuff. They got Atlantic salmon, all kinds of stuff. I mean, this is if
you like seafood.
You go to some of these places and they're kind of tacky and stuff. I don't think this is a franchise. I don't think I've ever seen another one, but I don't remember. I remember talking to the guy about it, but I don't remember what he said.
I think they said there was one other one. I don't remember where it was at.
So it was kind of, I don't know how many people we got on. Not very many tonight either.
96. So I want to know, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Nicole said, give us a thumbs up. When are we going to do the meetup at Clabby's? What's a good night for you guys?
Well, we're not looking to maybe do a night, looking to do a day. The ideal time is to try to get in these places in between lunch and dinner. And or do one before it gets busy here.
Must be a lifeguard on the beach. There's bright lights.
I don't know.
Down the beach.
We'll have to ask her what time it opens.
It opens at 11.
Yeah. So if it opened at 11, we could do do 11 to 1. Friday would be great because you really want to stay away from Saturday here, unless we do a mid-afternoon and just come out here and do drinks.
Friday fish night. I guess everybody that's out here is on vacation. So, how long are we in Florida?
Till hell freezes over.
It seems like it.
Till we go to Galveston, which would be the last week of October. We're going to be making a slow ride over to
So
Galveston. We'll be here that last
Thunder
Sunday.
Beach Rally ends on the 24th.
Yep, my birthday.
Birthday.
And so
then,
that next week, we have that whole week.
So then we have a whole week to get to Galveston. So that's nice.
Yeah, so we're not sure where we're going to do or where we're going to go in between that. We haven't looked for that yet.
We just Olive Garden.
And also depends on the weather. They say Galveston can be cold. It's November.
Sounds good. Yeah.
You know, I'd like to camp out on the beach for a while, but I mean, if it's really windy,
Island, he wants to.
yeah, real windy and cold, it would be a lot of fun.
And we just left. Was it Myrtle Beach? Where was it so sandy? Oh, there was a ton of sand in the trailer. I think it was Myrtle Beach. Oh, yeah, because we were at the beach. We were at the state park.
That's really nice. We booked that again for spring, Myrtle Beach. If you want to look into that, and you can book that a year in advance, so you can already book now for next year. If you want to come back for the fall rally, which we probably won't do the fall rally in Myrtle, but we're definitely doing the spring. Here's the thing we need to let you know. If there's anybody up there in Laconia, we can't afford to go to Laconia. Problem is, I looked for campgrounds that are available around there. The only thing that's left for the summer rally in, was it June?
Yeah.
Is $149 a night. That's not going to happen. We can't justify that kind of money. So if there's somebody up there that has a location, we can put our trailer on the side of their house, or they have some property, something like that wants to work something out with us, that'll work. If not, we're not going to make it to Laconia. We got one more feeler out that we're going to check and see if we can go to the vendor park and stay where the vendors stay at, but we don't know that yet. Maybe I'll know something maybe the next day or two, but maybe I won't. May not know something. I think the same guy that puts that one on puts on the one in Panama City Beach. So we may find out then if he'll let us go on that lot and what the price is.
Grandpa dude. He saw us. We saw him the night before we left, and then the next morning we had another issue. So it wasn't my fault with the trailer, and we saw Grandpa Dude at the Lowe's there. I guess he works there too.
Yeah.
So NE is that Nebraska? Somebody asked us when we will be in Nebraska.
No plans at the moment. I've never even been to Nebraska. I don't even know where Nebraska is.
Yes, it's on the other side. You go like Illinois, Iowa, Nebraska, and then
that's next to North Dakota.
It's South Dakota. Remember all those people were from Nebraska when we were at Tuesday 2 years ago. It's like everybody was from Nebraska. I think it's on the other side of Iowa.
Don't know.
I think.
So the idea was what we're looking at doing is if all goes well, from here we go to Panama City. That'll be a back-to-back rally. As soon as we leave here on Monday, we have to be there on Tuesday. And we're staying in the park. Somebody recommended that. We weren't going to go.
Sand Pond Park.
Yeah, wherever that's at.
It's a little north
I think it's like 14 miles from
Panama City Beach.
Yeah.
Not Panama City. We stayed in Panama City side, and that's a trek.
And we've already booked that too. We're already set up for the spring there. That's already so already for next year. We have Daytona already booked. We have Panama City is already booked. Sturgis is already booked. And I guess that's all we have booked right now. Ocean City, did we book that? Because it was 44 miles away. Oh, I guess you talked to that guy, but that was 80 miles away.
Yeah.
That we could stay with him, but that's 80
miles.
Well,
it's at one of our camping resorts, and it's 45 miles away, but we can't book it until like 60 days out. So
we'll see.
See.
So those two are kind of up and down. We'll see how that goes. So I didn't realize Ocean City is kind of the same thing. There really isn't anything around there. You know, if somebody, which I don't know if anybody or even around there would even have property you can put the camper alongside of their house.
Daytona Beach isn't too far from Orlando. Chris said he's going to be in Orlando next week.
Yeah, it's only probably about an hour and a half.
I don't think that far. I think Orlando's
it's not very far.
Man,
No, well, you just got to stay away from when Disneyland opens up. We spent 45 minutes in a 20-mile stretch getting to where Disneyland was at. They said there was an accident, didn't see any accident, but magically,
Right
after you
past
passed the
Disneyland,
Magic Kingdom,
open.
it opened up. And then it, well, right where Epcot exit was, it backed up again, but not as big.
I'm making a mess.
What are you doing over there?
It's my cup has got condensation. It got all over. Oh, look, I got to
It's
show
all wet.
everybody what I made. Look, I finally got one. Can you see it?
You need to email us. Here's our email.
But my pad of
Oh, the
paper's
store
getting
is
all
up
wet.
and going. If you guys want to get a discount,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
almost it. We ordered a whole bunch of stuff for ourselves. New hat. Got me some cut tank top shirts, muscle shirts like I wear, and a couple of regular shirts. So mine's going to have the Bob and Tam's Excellent Adventure with the bike on it. And then on the back, it's got "Ping," and that's what she got too. She got 2 or 3 shirts. She
But
ordered.
mine's like kind of like a baseball shirt. It's got the stripe on the sleeve.
And
There wasn't any tank tops for girls.
what we found out is if you're watching YouTube right now, if you look at when you get out of here, if you look across the top, it's got a bunch of different things. One will say shop. If you hit that shopping, it'll take you to our store. Also down in the comments, I think even in this one, I think I already put it down there. In the comments, the very first one is the link that takes you to the store. But I believe we got about 3 more days. Save that 15%. Cheaper than Harley shirts. I looked at a Harley shirt the other day, one like this, cut off, $44. Where the heck were we at?
Myrtle Beach. We go to the sale racks. That's
Yeah, but I
where
just
we
looked,
shop.
they had a nice black one there, and I thought, you know, I'm going to take a quick look. I don't think it was Myrtle Beach.
I don't know
Where did we
where
stop
it
at
was.
another Harley dealer?
I don't
Oh, it was Barracuda.
Oh, yeah. we were there.
44. I mean, they got it.
Barracuda.
Yeah, we didn't buy nothing.
Or Black Widow. We were there too.
Yeah, we own both of them. But same place owns both of them, and they're neat dealerships. If you watch that video, you know it's kind of sad that it seems like it only people are interested in what's really going on at the rallies, not so much about other stuff that we put up. I thought, you know, sitting down with Speeds and talking about the tuners and stuff, I thought that'd be really interesting. A lot of people commented on it, but I mean, we only got a little over 1,000 people watch that video. I thought it would go a lot more than that, getting, you know, some technical information versus, you know, there's a lot of YouTubers out here that just, they talk out of their mouth and they really don't know anything. And they're just talking about what they think or they feel or whatever. And, you know, I'm no expert on any, you know, I'm expert on some things, but not on a lot of stuff on bikes. And to have somebody that's been doing it over 20 years to give you their opinion on what they see and stuff, I think that's, you know, I think that's neat. But apparently it's not enough to make a video go, you know, a lot. I don't know. I was looking to maybe do more stuff like that. Like I was going to go through here, maybe like at the headlight one. I don't think we've even got to 1,000 yet that have viewed that yet. And I appreciate all of you that did go on and vote for the different headlights and stuff we have. I think when she looked the other day, today it was number 3 was the one that was leading. But we talked to the Fairing Exchange, and he told me a few things which I don't want to say on here yet. He said there was one not to buy, and I don't want to say anything about that yet. Do you have like Coke? Yeah. Yes, Pepsi's better. And so I don't know. We're waiting to see what we're going to do with. We talked to you guys about Cyril and stuff. One of their
Give us a thumbs up if you're watching.
one of their products that they've got that I was going to go right after and get right away. I've seen some issues with it from other people, not from me, because we don't have it yet. And so
The one thing
I
you
don't
thought, oh, we'll just get that. That'll be quick,
yeah, it'd be a
easy.
neat thing. I could throw it on right now. It'd be easy to put on and all that. It'd be great to try out. So I want to go to their booth tomorrow or the next day or two, and I want to, because when I look in their catalog, I don't know if you've looked at the Cyril 3D catalog or look at it online, but to me it's really hard to figure out when they show you the pictures of the lights. You know, one says $399, one says $299 for like tail lights, and all those different prices. I can't tell what they're trying to sell you. Yeah, are they? Because they're all the pictures are all exactly the same. So I'm assuming you're getting one light up here, you're getting the side marks light, or you're getting the ones across the back. But the catalog doesn't explain it very good. So I wanted to take the catalog with me, which we have in the trailer, if you can find it, and take it with me and say which one is this one, and then I'm gonna videotape that one so I can see what it is. To where when I if I get those and I like them and I want to recommend them to you guys, I want to know about them.
So they said that they liked it when Jamie was on, and they're sad that you're not gonna. So sad to hear that you won't have Speed's performance on. We'll still have them on.
No,
again.
we're still gonna have them on.
Yeah.
Like we were just talking to them today about showing like that they had a bike that was just in there just today, and we missed it by the time we got there. It was a 131 that got a new cam put in it and all this stuff, and you wouldn't believe the torque that it got. And that's what he was explaining: horsepower versus torque. Horsepower doesn't really show up until you get around 4,000 RPM that you can measure your horsepower. Torque is what you have off the line, where your bike's going to take off like a bat out of hell, which is what, just like me, that's what I want. I want my bike to take off. I'm not looking, you know, how often are you running your bike at 4,500, 5,500 RPMs? You know, you know, we all do hit it, but is that normally where you're cruising at all the time? So that's the thing that I really like when I talk to Jamie, is to get a little bit more understanding about how bikes are running. That's kind of like when I talked to him the other day, said that, you know, I'm not a racer. I've raced a few things. Some guy one time with a three-wheeler thought he could outrun me at a splitter or some crap down on Pacific Beach or Pacific Highway down in Santa Monica. And then he wanted to do it again in the second line. I'm like, dude, no.
That one guy on a bike was trying to race us, and he was doing wheelies, and we just let him go. And we got down about another half mile or mile down the road. Cops had him pulled over.
You learn the hard way.
So Tony said, remember the guy we saw on the bike when we were in the truck and they waved to us in Myrtle Beach?
Yep.
He's on there. He said he saw us. I took a picture of you guys. If you look on our Facebook page, I think when I put down all the people that we meet, all of our subscribers, I think I put that picture up because I took a picture of you guys on your bikes, and that was on our Facebook page. So you're on our Facebook page saying that we saw you. So that was kind of cool. The videos of the tuners was nice and informative. So
And I thought it was too. And I thought it would be a video people would, I thought it would go viral. Like, you know, I get 10 or 20,000 people who would watch it. And I don't really understand why it didn't do that. You know, I thought I put a good thumbnail up about it. The headlight one, I think might have, like one guy didn't even watch the video, told us to go watch the bunny lady. She put one in. I wasn't asking how, I didn't need help to put it in. But the idea was you try to make titles to where people will click on it to see what it is. And that's what I kind of named it that way, thinking I would get both to look at it. So I don't know.
Said you need to do a video on body parts on girls. Paint. Do a video on body paint on.
Bad news is we almost have to put that on our Patreon page that you have to pay for.
Because YouTube don't like stuff like that.
They yanked one from me and I got to wait. I don't know if it's been over 30 days or not. You start getting more than one strike in a 30-day or 60-day period. They get angry with you and they can take your whole channel down. I'd have to start over. If that happened, you wouldn't hear from us again. I wouldn't do this again to get to where we're at. You know, we're really good. We're really close to, I think we're about ready to break 15,500. And we picked a lot of subscribers up here just this week. We drove the truck a lot this last week. Didn't ride the bike at all. And all around Port Charlotte and stuff. And we thought we'd ride the bike more, but one, it was so freaking hot. And have you ever been to Florida? It's not the greatest riding in the world, especially if you're in traffic and it's hot. You got jeans on. It's just hot and miserable. When you're riding, that's the nice thing about Florida. Even though there's humidity and stuff, if you keep riding like on a highway or something, it's pretty comfortable. Also, we don't run you over. You got the people here that do like 30 miles an hour on the highway, and you got that moron that's doing 90 miles an hour on the highway. I've never
in Florida
seen one this morning on the way here on the 4. This guy had to have inches from the car when he went. He actually went sideways in front of the car to get past him in bumper to bumper traffic by Disneyland. Like he really got far. Well, I could see him doing it all the way up, but I was waiting for him to cause an accident. But I guess he got through. I never seen him.
So Paul's on. Paul says, don't forget to go by and see them at Ferry and Exchange. We went by today and talked to them.
Yep, they're all set up.
Yep.
They're doing their stuff. And that is a good thing. That's one of the things why we recommend Paul so much, is because on her bike that she had before, she had her 2014 Street Glide Special that she got after she totaled out her other bike. and it had the black fairing in it. So what we ended up doing was she actually won a contest. I entered a contest for her about something to talk about a motorcycle, an event. So what happened to her, she had that really bad accident, and 3 months later, she's on her bike riding the Sturgis and never complained or anything else about it. So she won the contest. But what it ended up being was, and this is like, how many years ago was that?
It'd be like the end of 2014, beginning in 2015.
Okay, so that's how long ago it was. Back then,
6 years ago?
the price was, well, she won a $1,000 gift card. I had to pay another two. Actually, I didn't pay it. They never asked me for the money, but it would have been $1,250 to have that interfering put in 2014, early 2015. So you can go down to Paul's down there, and I think it's, I don't know, between $600 and $800, and you get one that's exactly the same color. If you watch the video for Myrtle Beach, when I showed him, he actually had one. It was him, wasn't it? Or was it? No, it was. No, that was the other one. He did that. It was All About Customs.
Oh.
No, it's the guy that does the fairings. Does the outside of the fairings.
Wide open.
Wide Open Custom. Sorry, wrong place. Wide Open Custom. Still another great place.
Yep.
Which just depends on what you're needing. If you already got a Harley, you got that ugly black mask,
Matt,
ugly thing. You put a color one in there, and it really looks nice.
really sharpens up the bike.
And you can do that, and that's what Paul does at the Fairing Exchange. And then his buddy is that one called?
Wide Open Custom?
Yeah, Wide Open Custom does the fairing. So like if you've got a Street Glide or Sportster or
Softail,
anything that doesn't have a fairing on it, he sells them. And the removable ones, you can get it with the radio and everything in it. And it's like, and same thing. He's got factory paint. He had one the other day we did in Myrtle Beach. He's the one that had in Myrtle Beach. And a guy, he mailed it to him. And the guy brought the trike in.
it was like a pearl white something. Oh, it was really nice.
Yeah, it was a perfect match. And the guy that's why he stopped by. He was so happy. We put that on the video because it was neat. It's neat to have customers. And that's why we recommend the people that we do. Because we want to recommend. I've got a friend. I think the guy's out of business. Used to be a place in California with the rallies called Dragonfly. Guy's a crook, and I don't know what ever happened to him. Who knows? Who cares? But I mean, he screwed my buddy Art. Art's not on here tonight, but screwed him, and stuff never matched. His radio never. They spliced everything together with quick disconnects. They didn't solder anything together, and it was just a mess. And we've heard other people that didn't. That's probably why they're out of business. So there's a lot of, I'm not saying that they're, I don't know. But, you know, when you're dealing with people like this, when you come to a show like this, it's like us. We went to a camping RV show down in Quartzsite, and what the heck did I buy?
Oh, it was
rear camera.
Yeah.
We have a family truckster that we pull the boat with, and it's a Ford Expedition. And I wanted to put a backup camera on it. So they had one down there. It was like $99 for the
camera and
the screen. So I get home with it. The guy goes, yeah, here's my email. If you have any trouble, you can email us. Camera didn't work at all. You know how you know what I got from him, don't you? Nothing. I got return to sender when I sent something from the email. I don't know. And so that's what I said.
That's why we recommend the people we recommend, because we know they're good and they're.
And then we also guarantee those people. If there's somebody that we have that does a shout out. Now, we do show you people at times, like if there's somebody that's got something unique, like that Reckless, is it Reckless? Recluse that sells that clutch pack to make an automatic. And there's a lot of people selling those now. We don't know nothing about them, but it was something that we thought was neat, and we wanted to show you guys that. That was a couple years ago. That was Sturgis 2 years ago. We did that. So sometimes we show something like the silencer guy. But I mean, the silencer guy, we really didn't get them on. We did. Not as much as we did last year. And that's out of South Dakota that sells the silencers for your guns and stuff. Really good. I might get one day. But I mean, I probably would guarantee that, because I think that guy would stand behind everything. He was a really good guy too. And so that's one of the reasons we recommend people. And some people might get tired of seeing the same vendors come up all the time. But one of the reasons we do it is we want to let you know where they're at. Because you might not have been thinking about it. You might be, it's the problem with YouTube is, you know, we've done a couple hundred videos now. And to go back and try to find that, we know kind of where things are at. And it's even hard for us sometimes to thumb through and find that video to send to somebody. I try to, but sometimes I don't always know what you're looking for. You'll say, hey, if you say, hey, when was you at the Harley dealer in Rapid City? And you showed this. I have no idea. I am not going to sit down and look through every video, 46 videos I did this year in Sturgis to see which one that was. You're stuck with that. Unless I put it in the title, I don't know.
I think somebody asked us here in like last spring or something. They said when you went through Destination Daytona, there was somebody selling something. I don't know what it was, first fried or something.
Oh yeah, it was a guy that was selling.
Tell me
yeah.
where that was? Or no, was it side bags?
Yeah,
or
it was the things like for the SUVs and stuff. You could get those plastic containers and stuff. Also did it almost looked like stuff like a Hummer would have on it, like military stuff, like cargo things, water jugs, and all that stuff. And it was pretty neat. We kind of panned off, but we never talked to the people. I said, call it the dealership and see if they know anything. I said,
Alice is on.
You could definitely go through the videos and watch it and probably see where we were, see that video. But I don't like here. I just don't have the time, and I don't keep track of all that.
It's hard. Well, because we see all that stuff, and it's hard to remember who was where.
And then we also see them several times, just like here in Ormond Beach. We're probably going to be here. We'll be here. Whoa.
It's getting really
windy. The camera over.
Yes.
So it's really tough to know where we're going to be, just like Crackleberry. We'll be out there once, maybe even twice this week. The rally starts on Thursday. It's pretty much over on Saturday night. Most of the time on Sunday, everybody's pulling up and leaving. So we got Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Got 3 days that this rally is really going to be going on. And that's it. So there's not a whole lot of time to see. Because like I say, just like going through today, there was hardly nobody set up yet. We even drove by the dealership or the racetrack. Adam Amsoil looked like he had just kind of got in. He's back. You can't see the front of his trailer. But she thought he looked like he maybe just got there. But he might. We haven't talked to him to see when he got here. But it looked like he was maybe still setting up. JMP Cycles they were all set up, but their tent was all closed up. So they weren't open for business today. The demo trucks will not be here till Thursday. I'm assuming Indian's going to be the same way. We haven't made it over to Indian. We just got in town today. So we'll see what happens. Now, starting tomorrow morning, we're going to be having a special TAM special every morning. And that's going to be live. It's going to come out right at 9:30 every morning. So you'll see that tomorrow. And what that is we can't say the name of that business because they gig us on it. But we're going to do that short. Every morning we're going to do a thing just for her. Only going to be her store with her special discount, the TAM special, every day. So if you brought that special gal with you, or if you got somebody at home you want to bring something back for them, here's a way you can save a little bit of money and get something hot for that lady to take home. So you probably already know what we're talking about, but you'll see tomorrow morning at 9:30 Eastern time. It'll be coming up, and then you guys can look at it all day long. It's a daily special. So once tomorrow night's over at midnight or whenever they close their store up, that's it for that. And then so each day will be starting tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I don't know if she'll do one on Sunday or not. She can. If she does, we're still here, so we can do it. So check that out. That'll be something special we're trying out too, to see if you guys really want to see something special like that. We may get some of our other vendors that may want to do a special that day or something, or maybe we'll get some of these bars and stuff and do a special for you. A Bob and Tam drink or something that you can get a special deal on or something. We'll see how that all works out. Just something else we're just trying to do to get you guys. We want to try to, we can't do rallies 24 hours a day. There just isn't enough. And just like a young lady tonight, that's one of our subscribers, we took a picture of, that she wanted us to go to Wisconsin for a weekend rally, a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday rally. Well, it's tough. You say, well, Bob and Tam, you're there now. It's only a 3-day rally. Well, yes, but we were already here. We're here for 3 things. We're here. One, we came from Myrtle Beach. So that was a little bit longer. That actually started on Wednesday, didn't it? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So that was a 4-day rally. So then we're here. Well, actually, she got to go see her friend. So that's something she wanted to do. So we got a week there to do that. And so
some downtime. So
then we came over. Now we're here. And then this is back-to-back now for Panama City. Will be back-to-back, that rally. We'll see how that goes. We hear everything's a go over in Panama City, so it may even be better than the spring one was. We'll see how many vendors show up. We haven't heard yet. All of our regular people, that normal vendors, they're all going. So we'll see what happens. I don't think there's any big bands coming this. I'm not even sure if they're going to have Big Engine or
Cowboy from Kid Rock.
Yeah,
tribute
so I don't
band.
know what all
I don't
is.
know.
Fall rallies are a lot smaller. You got more local bands probably playing than you do some of these other ones that travel the states and stuff. We actually seen a little bit when you guys watched the other day, Myrtle Beach. We had the what's that group called? Ones that dress up. Hairball was there. We wanted to go back every night, but it's tough. Tough to get out there and do all these like that. So that's what we're going to try to do. Maybe tomorrow we'll see how this works out. Get up early, get the video, see how far we can get tomorrow, get back by 3 o'clock, get a video edited real quick, and then put that one up. And then we've actually got the evenings free to get something, or maybe do a live from someplace, and we can do a live out too. We'll see how this all works, see how our internet is. I don't think we had this phone last year when we were here.
In spring?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I don't think we had it.
Anyway, Dallas says, yes, I did my grocery shopping at the Piggly Wiggly in Myrtle Beach. So, but I didn't see you there.
So that's kind of what's going on. Not real exciting here yet. A lot of people are still setting up. We did see it looks like the Broken Spoke's not going to be open for the fall. It also looks like there was another bar there. It's the Hog Pen right on the other side of the Beaver Bar. It's for sale. If you want to buy a bar, looking for a new owner. Probably
All the bar seats were like toilet seats.
Probably way more than it's worth. It's probably the property is what's worth something. The business isn't worth crap. And,
So Mike Bodine says he'll be down here on Saturday.
That's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. Do you know what the weather's supposed to be like on Thursday?
I haven't heard. Oh, when I looked on the west coast of Florida, they were predicting rain Saturday and Sunday, but I don't know what they're saying here. Yeah, we're good.
I was looking to who said that. It says come back to Arkansas and I'll name a drink for you guys. That's probably Jeff? Is that Jeff? I can't see. Yep, it is Jeff.
So maybe we might. It was actually, we were just talking about that the other day. I don't think you were on. That out of all the rallies other than Sturgis this year, I would put that as the second best rally we've been at. Just because what they had going on over there at Rogers too, the dealership, all the vendors they had set up and stuff. You know, that's what I said. Rogers needs to go and talk to the city and see if they can get something over there and screw Fayetteville and make it Eureka Springs and Rogers and the heck with Fayetteville. Call it something different. Call it the same thing. Who cares? And but yeah,
79 degrees and it is windy. It's not really cold. I do have goosebumps, but it's not cold.
It's blowing off the water.
Yeah.
So it is. Arkansas was pretty neat. But see, what's going to run into next year is we want to do Ocean City next year, and that gets too close to. We have like 3 days to get there.
Is that the Beaver Bar here too? Does that the breakfast? They said they did have a $5 breakfast at the Beaver Bar. I know they do that in Myrtle Beach, but do they do it here in Daytona?
She's got the one downtown too, doesn't she? Their Beaver Bar on Main Street.
That's Boot Hill.
Oh.
Boot Hill has the one. It's Boot Hill Outpost and then the Boot Hill. That's the two. Arkansas makes cups bank sophisticated.
So it was pretty exciting. So I was very, very impressed with Arkansas. You almost need to spend a week or two there before the rally or after the rally because there's so much stuff. We wanted to see the Arkansas Golden Gate Bridge. You can get a chance to see that.
I know there was
a castle there. We didn't get to see
Quigley's Castle. I wanted to go see that.
So there was a lot of things there that we would have liked to have done, just didn't have the time. Bad news is it's not a safe place to bring a trailer into. I've never seen, especially going into Eureka Springs. Got two jackknives just getting into town. Holy crap.
There's Steven.
So somebody else told you the best way to have gone, we should have went to 49 and then came up on the bike only. But you'd almost end up having to stay someplace else. But I mean, we ended up staying at the KOA. There might be a better place to stay if we came back versus maybe not getting to bring the trailer through such windy roads. The bike came loose too in there. Didn't hurt it, but I don't know when it fell over.
Crushed my little cup holder, but I straightened it back out.
And we're going to talk to Cal about it. Maybe he'll replace it. So we haven't showed it to him yet. He's there too.
All right. Okay, so Sunday. Sunday, Beaver Bar does do it here. It's cash only, but it's $5 all.
So we'll check with her. We're going to probably go over there tomorrow and check with the owner. We know her. She's a great gal. and I'll probably get Goat to do another shout out. She likes Goat.
I do. We're not going to be at Leesburg because Leesburg is later. It's not till November,
it's
and we're going to be
it's during the same time that Mexico is. And that's where her cousin's down there in Mexico. He has a big house down there, and she wants to go there. The only thing would change is if it is really bad weather, rainy and stuff. But I think if it was like that, we'd probably just go home. So not go back to Leesburg. Now, what we're going to do in the spring is we're thinking about going into Leesburg for maybe 1 or 2 days. We don't know yet. Because, see, next year when we come through, we're going to have Charlie Dog with us. So anybody that's thinking about letting us stay at your house or something, the dog's coming with us. So
he's a good dog, though.
But, I mean, it's just, somebody might have a cat or have something that they don't want, another dog there. So, if somebody, because there is things that we're thinking about, which we're not at this point yet. We talked to y'all about that. Or we'd love to have about 4 bikes across the United States so we could just leave and we could either fly in or drive to it, and we'd save a lot of money there too. But we're not at that level yet.
So, Nicole, are you coming down to Daytona? Because if you are, I have a proposition for you.
I won't say nothing.
They want to do a fashion show. I don't have anybody to do one with. Nicole would be good. She looks good in all those clothes.
So that's what she wants. If we have any ladies on here that would like to try some clothes on at the Special Sexy Biker place, I can't say the name. We'll say tomorrow.
On Main Street.
And usually she ends up. I think she gave her a shirt too last time. We gave her a discount or something for doing it. And but she had a great return from. She had a lot of her customers that watched it, and she got a lot of good comments from it. So it was kind of something different we wanted to do, and try it out. Didn't know how it would go over. It went pretty good. We had pretty good views on that video, and for something that was live too, so I didn't have to edit nothing. It was me and Tony. We talked about Glencoe. A lot of people wanted to know about Glencoe and stuff. So he would answer questions. He's been there like for 10 years now, going to Glencoe every year. Knows all the ins and outs. We tried to talk him into coming to Cackleberry because they do some wild things at Cackleberry. He's one of them. They're one of them wild. They want to be back there where the pole's at, where they want to do their camping.
Darn.
But
they're not coming.
Who?
Nicole.
Oh.
She would. You guys
fly
would
in.
You guys would like to see her in some of those clothes.
So anybody that's out there that's interested, we can set that up, do it like on Saturday morning or something like that. You try some clothes on before the store gets real busy. We try to get in there like 9 o'clock and spend about an hour or so doing it. And it was a lot of fun. You get to try on stuff that, you get priority, and she talks about them and explains what you got on and all that stuff. And, we didn't have any trolls that gave bad mouth to girls or anything. So it was pretty good. I think a lot of guys appreciated watching it. And probably more just to watch than actually want to buy anything. But I mean, she had some of her customers commented that they had seen it and they liked it a lot. And so we'd like to do more of that.
I don't know if we're going to go back for the coleslaw wrestling. YouTube didn't like that either.
Well, yeah. Let's say with the coleslaw, well, Cabbage Patch was good. With the owner out there was really good. He let me up front. I got to get inside there with. I wasn't right up against. I didn't want to block everybody's view. So I kind of stood there by the tree and stuff, but I was in front of everybody else. So I had some good shots there, but it's just like, I don't know. Some of that stuff like that, we're just going to start putting on our Patreon page. They have a wet t-shirt thing down here too at Dirty Harry's. We're going to film that 1 or 2 days. Usually around 4 or 5 o'clock they do it. We'll film that. If it's not the same people doing it as it was in the spring, same older lady one every time we went down there.
We came down here a couple times to film it. We filmed it the first time, came the second time. It's like, that's the same people. And then we came back again, just walking by, same people again.
So if it is, then we will do it the one time and that's it. But we're going to put that on our Patreon page. And because we got to go through, we're not using YouTube, we're using Venmo. Another thing I'm paying for to put videos up. And so far, they've been real good with the terrific Tuesday that we did. We're going to redo those again and put them up again. I'm going to redo another video when it gets slower. That video did really good where we didn't show much of nothing on the video that everybody got to watch. I'd like to redo that and show that again. And for people to kind of see a little bit more
stuff. So
yeah, and we'll talk about that probably too. We'll do a video telling you about what happened there, what's going on. If you were at that event, you might have seen some of the stuff that you didn't think was right. Well, we were right there to see what was going on, and we'll kind of maybe talk about that. Maybe we'll do a live and talk about it. If anybody really wants to know, the guy that actually puts it on is really a nice,
He's a good
decent guy. It's just that
he's in the middle of two people.
the guy that gives the money to give to the girls, which is the moron that's on the guy that's on the stage, and he don't watch your channel no more. He watched until he got the chance to see the videos, and then he took off. And Tom, and what the hell Tom said?
Tom.
One more Tom for my book. And so he gives the money, and so then the lady owns the bar, and they're like pulling this poor guy back and forth. We tried to help him, and at the last minute he decided he didn't want to do it. Didn't want us to get involved. He wanted us to film it. Well, he originally said he was going to pay us to do it. He didn't do it. We made a little bit of money here on YouTube, but for the time that I spent, I could have made a lot better video that you guys could have all watched and seen a little bit of it instead of me filming the whole darn thing and not really getting. Because a lot of people say, well, the video you put up, was a bunch of old people. Well, that was shot at 9 o'clock in the morning. So once 10:30 came, I got my spot and I stayed there and guarded my tripod and everything till the show started.
He was helping us.
Yep. So he knows how it all was.
So Steve says, what about midget bowling? I don't think there's midget bowling down here.
There's no midget bowling down. They used to do it out there at the Buffalo Chip. They didn't do it this year.
No.
We're gonna have to call up Woody and see about that. We want that to come back next year. That's hilarious.
No, it was at full throttle. Yes, it was. It was at full. We never really went to. It was at full throttle because who was the number one character? That little.
Yeah.
It was him, and they were throwing him, and he had all his buddies there. It was at full throttle.
We'll still have to tell the Buffalo Chip they should do it anyway. It was funny.
We didn't yet. You guys still need to get on there and vote. We didn't check out.
We have not picked.
I
figured I was going to wait a couple days. Because it usually takes sometimes, like our buddy up there in Alaska, sometimes it takes them 3 days to get the video. I don't know what's with Neil up there. They got, I think it's like daylight up there, so the rays can't get to him. He sees the live and he comes on like 3 days later and goes, I just got your live. What happened to you guys?
Because they can email us. We get that right away.
When we were in Myrtle Beach, I think he got it the same night.
Yeah.
He got to come on while it was coming on. So a lot of times you don't get to see him. I don't know, something weird about, I don't know.
Alaska.
Yeah. I don't know why they got a delay on it. I don't know. I don't understand. We have foreign people. We have people from Scotland and all kinds. Australia gets on here and they get on live.
Yeah.
I don't know what Alaska's got. It's too close to Russia.
Anyway, so give us a thumbs up if you're on. I can't see how many thumbs up we got. So give us a thumbs up if you're still on, and we've been on an hour.
Oh, okay.
93 people on right now.
Yeah. So we do appreciate everybody stopping in and checking out what's going on. We're here in Daytona. We were going to film from Main Street, but the internet really sucked. Last year we were able to use Sexy Biker. We used her Wi-Fi, but there's nothing going on at that end of town. The bars and stuff there are closed. We talked to a couple of them there that's got the second floors you guys can get up on. They're not going to be open till, they said maybe Thursday morning or Thursday afternoon they'll be open. They're cleaning up and stuff like that. Dirty Harry's is open. Bar across the street. It's one across the street called
Full Moon.
Yeah. Full Moon's not even open yet. There's nothing there yet. So most of the stuff isn't really going to start till Thursday night. So you'll see stuff going on. So it's more going to be a Friday and Saturday here, which is kind of sad because
Myrtle Beach was like that. It kind of had a real slow start. Then Friday was big, Saturday was big, and Sunday everybody was gone.
At this point, there's more people in Myrtle Beach than there is here. And I wasn't really impressed with Myrtle Beach crowd. Myrtle Beach, no matter what you say, a lot of people say, oh, well, I was at this bar, I was at that bar. We count those bikes. You want to really see, go to a bike, go down to the Iron Horse tonight and count the bikes that are there. I bet you there's not even 300 bikes down there. I bet you there's not even 200 bikes down there. Because when you look at them, you think, wow, that's a lot of bikes. Well, we did it down Lake of the Ozarks. We drove down. I don't know how long that is. What did I count? 3/10 of a mile?
Yeah, I think so.
And it was like, we even was generous and said it was 2,000. It wasn't even 2,000. But I went ahead and gave the benefit, and maybe we missed a few, and said there was about 2,000 bikes. Well, it looked like a lot of bikes. It's like Sturgis. I bet you if you went down Sturgis during a regular night, I bet you there's nowhere near 1,000 bikes parked on Main Street. Count them. Let me know. Next year, count.
So Red Pink says Froggy's is open and Main Street Station. They were both open. So was Boot Hill.
Yeah, we didn't go down. We drove by us there. I guess we did see that Froggy's was open. No, Froggy's was not open.
The inside part, not that back bar part. That was all roped off still. So good.
So yeah, Froggy's you couldn't.
Main
that's
Street
only
was open.
Yeah, Froggy's you could not get into yet. It was closed off. But yes, Main Street Bar is open, and the one that's next to it,
Boot Hill.
Boot Hill. Both those two were open. It's just Boot Hill you couldn't get to. Their courtyard was all closed, but the bar's open. So yes, those I definitely know. But the other bars there, those other two bars, they're restaurants and bars across the street, going down. They were both closed. The ones you can get on the second story. We went in there because we thought if we got on that second floor, we could get better internet because we'd be a little higher up. And that guy said, no, we can't get
Well, I figured it would be because a lot of the bars, like we tried, Peanuts and George was open. They're usually closed on Tuesday. So we thought that'd be nice, but they were playing the music so loud. And then we went to Cruise and Cafe. And that was right there on the corner. I thought that'd be good. We could see all the bikes and everything.
But I only had like 2 or 3 going up, and I just didn't want it. This is 9 going up here, so depending on how quality it is. So we're shooting everything from the back side of the camera, so the foam part. So it's only 1080. I think it's all it's shooting, or 720. It's not very good. Not using the cameras on the back because we wouldn't be able to see your comments if we did that. We'd have to look off of that, and we couldn't bring them up like this. I don't know if you guys like that when we touch them, and you can actually see when she's talking about somebody's comment, you actually get to see it. We pay for this. And so we get to put
if he can go in a bar and buy a beer, he thinks it's open.
So like the little logo here, we get that comes with it instead of having their little
duck.
Drink. Yeah, whatever the thing
got
is.
A duck.
And then we can also do other things. Like
that's the one. Well, this one you can't switch the camera around, can you?
No, where's my glasses? I can't see.
Now I'm getting chilly. Man, it's really windy. It still says it's 79.
Let's see. Banners. See, I could do this. We could type stuff in ahead of time. Then we can create a banker. Up. 5. The name of the place?
Krabby's. See, I was trying to look. Somebody wanted to know what the 10-day forecast was. Or at least Thursday. I don't know. I can't get it.
All right, here we go. See, we put that down there. It says live from Krabby. See, I could do that now. Oh, we got 100 people on. And so we can do that, but you can't put the comments up then. So we can actually bring people into, I don't know where you were at.
I don't know. Bring the dog. Yeah, we already had that. So Thursday says high's going to be 84, partly sunny, 23% chance of rain. Somebody asked what Thursday was going to be.
Dave's on. He always watched our video. I was right. Hi, Dave.
Boot Hill Salon is all year round. Okay. I know a couple of them down here are.
Yeah, it's like the Iron Horse. I know the Iron Horse is open year round too. They're one of the ones that always brag that they're open year round. They lost their main bartender, or not main bartender. He was the manager, Steve. We just met him too at the spring. Nuts, great guy, and he's gone. So they said one of the co-owners now is running the bar. So we'll have to talk to her and see what's going on. She never wanted to go on camera, so I don't know if she'll have somebody to talk to us or not. Iron Horse is a pretty neat place. We just don't really get to spend the time there. We were actually thinking about going back there tonight and doing a live from there, and maybe get a table out front and do a live. That way, the Iron Horse is probably, for bar wise, I think it's probably one of the busier bars here. We were at the Broken Spoken. It's pretty neat because they got that half circle too, and bikes can roll in and stuff, and you can see them and stuff. But we tried to do the live there last year, and I think we moved the camera around too much. I think that affects the quality, makes it a little harder for you guys to see us. So, well, we're getting ready to try something new. I got a switcher that we can find a place to do it at, because we have to bring one of the computers out, hook up to it and watch it from there. But we were going to hook 2 different cameras up. One, you would see us. I hit a button and the camera flips and it'll see the bikes going by and all that. And then we can still talk on this microphone. So you won't hear you. It'd be pretty neat, and it's something we want to try. But we got to get
New
enough
technology.
Yeah, we got to get a
He
big
got all
enough.
the wires finally.
Yeah, we got all them.
But now it's got the little box, and we have to have 2 cameras, and it's, I don't know.
Yeah.
So Tom and Julie's on. Those are the ones we went in Eureka Springs to dinner with at the Mexican restaurant.
Okay.
So
They're
on.
here, or they're just.
No, I think
Oh.
it says greetings.
Oh.
So where are you guys at? I guess they were from there. They were from Pea Ridge, I think. If I got it right.
Neat. And it's this year's rallies have been definitely. Myrtle Beach probably wasn't as I expected a little better at Myrtle Beach. Well, a lot of it was the dealership. They were kind of clowns.
That's another story.
Yes, we might get into that one day, but we didn't buy nothing from them. Nothing. I still promoted the vendors. They're not, vendors pay good money, and they may not have vendors very much longer if they don't change what's going on there. Maybe we'll talk about that too.
Well, I don't think it's a dealership. There's a promoter back there.
It's a promoter that takes care of it, and he's a pain in the ass. And some of the vendors were complaining about the guy, and I guess the dealership lets this guy take care of all that. I guess I don't know, but I guess they do the same thing in Panama City. It's put on by the guy that does
Thunder Productions.
Yeah, but I mean that guy does the whole park too, so
I got it right.
he's got pretty much. So that might be a story we might talk about, but there's a good chance we heard another rumor today that Barefoot Landing at Myrtle Beach may be moving closer to Murrells Inlet, which would be excellent because I think it's too far away. Murrells Inlet sucks. Not Murrells Inlet, Barefoot Landing. Too far away. And this year was the same way. We were there for the spring and the fall now. And they do not get the traffic flow
that Murrells Inlet does.
or even the dealership gets. The dealership this year sucked. They didn't hardly have nothing.
For fall.
Yeah. Rick Rack was there. They had KT handlebars there.
KST.
Yeah, KST handlebars was there. Who else was there? There's another guy back there selling stuff, and another guy selling something
Wings,
else.
biker
And
bar,
lots of t-shirts and stuff.
LED lights.
And it was sad. Actually, Murrells Inlet was the place to be this year. There was so many vendors, even in SB&B in their parking lot, or normally only park bikes. They had vendors out there. So it was pretty neat. I was very impressed this year with Murrells Inlet. You could have pretty much, but a lot of people say they don't like Murrells Inlet as a vendor because everybody wants to come down there and drink and party. And they're not really looking to spend money. And I can see that.
Anyway, we've been on an hour and 15 minutes.
All right.
We got 100 people. Give us a thumbs up if you're on,
We
please.
gained more people. Appreciate that. We're in Daytona. We're at Krabby's. It's
Oceanside.
Oceanside restaurant bar. It's right out here on the ocean. We can show you the view, but it's black.
You wouldn't be able to see
It's
nothing.
like looking behind us. There's more light behind us.
Yeah.
That's looking at the 1A. A1A is behind us. And we're just about a quarter of a mile, I'd say, from Main Street in Sturgis here, the Daytona.
The reason we're here instead of Main Street is because there's no internet on Main
internet
Street.
sucked. Well, we could have probably gotten good internet, but there was no place to sit because there was no place. We liked Peanut and George's. George's and Peanut and George's. That's a really good place to eat. Reasonable price. We ate there tonight. Reasonably priced. But the DJ guy they had put a speaker right outside, big giant speaker. And normally we sit on that little.
JBLs.
He's got some tables out there, and we've sat out there and done some lives from there for the spring. And probably during the day he's not there. But I guess because they weren't really going to be open today, they normally are closed Monday and Tuesday. And he was trying to promote, I guess, people to come in. And he was just so freaking loud. Then we went across the street to Cruising
Cafe.
And same thing. It was just too loud. Then we decided we were going to go back there and do it. We could sit on this corner. Thought we could move the microphone around to where you guys wouldn't hear the music. And I had 2 megabytes. That's it. This would have been cutting in and out. It would have been just really bad. So we jumped on the bike. We thought, let's run over here. She said, let's run over and check in and see what Krabby's got. I don't know if I looked at it. It seemed like they had any internet here. But over there at Dirty Harry, they had internet. But during the rally, everybody's going to be logged in, and it's going to suck. So I don't know.
They have one here.
Yeah. I looked when we were out in the parking lot. I didn't see anything. So that's what we're doing. So we're thinking about doing a meet and greet here Friday afternoon, 11 to 1. If you guys are interested in that, let us know. How many people will be here on Friday? If not, like tomorrow, we're going to be hitting probably early in the morning. We're going to be heading over. Well, we've got our special at 9:30 on Main Street. I don't know if there'll be any vendors open on here on Main Street. If there is, we'll be down there for a little while. If not, by 10 o'clock, we'll probably be off to Destination Daytona. We'll be down there in the morning, probably till about noon, seeing who's all down there. And then from there, we'll probably hit the bars on the 1. And then maybe we might get out. Well, depending on Ratfink, he can email us and let us know that if there's anything going out at Crackleberry on Wednesday. If not, maybe we'll just wait and save it for Thursday or Friday. I know Saturday would probably be the better day to get out there. But if we go all the way up to the Puddin' Wrestling,
no name.
Look that up and see if it's going on. Puddin' Wrestling. That sounds like fun.
No name bar.
See what they got on their agenda.
Wrestling.
See if they got it on their agenda for this weekend. That's a pretty neat bar, but it's a ways away. And we wanted to go last year or this year for the spring, but it was so there was. I think it's the same night Crackleberry had their stuff going on, so we couldn't do 2 of them in the same day.
We went down there for that one ladies event too, and that was they wouldn't let us film anything there. That was down there by this. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
It was a women's club, a women's bicycle club.
Yeah, well, it was a motorcycle club that wanted us to come to it, and we couldn't film anything there because it was all clubs. It's like, that was a waste of our time.
Well, it doesn't. No, they got a website. Let's see what it says on their website.
So she's checking that and see. So that's kind of what's going on. We're going to be here we'll be here all day Sunday. If anybody's still around, what you want to do is start looking at our Facebook page. On the regular Facebook page, Bob and Tam's Excellent Adventure group page, I try to post pictures now. I haven't used my phone today at all to let anybody know what's going on. But normally what I've been doing, like when I was in Myrtle Beach, I took a picture of every place we were at and said, hey, here's where we're at. Here's where we're at. Here's where we're at. So if you want to come out to that, you could do it. Tonight was different because we had no freaking idea where we're going to do this at. We had thought about maybe down there at Rossmeyer's dealership, but at 8 o'clock tonight, there's not a soul down there tonight except the security guard. So we thought that'd be really boring. And we didn't know any restaurant to really sit in and do it. We really wanted to do Main Street. That's why I came back here far. We've been down here since about 5:30 and trying to figure out where we were going to go. We walked up and down the street a couple times and never could find a really good place.
Exercise.
Yeah. Really what you didn't do. So, how many people's on?
95.
All right, so we're back where we're at. So, any other comments that anybody want to say?
No, Brad Pink just said, let me know.
All right. So, with that, we're going to go ahead and leave you here in Daytona Beach. So, the rallies doesn't officially start till Thursday. Where you want to find us at on Thursday is we will be down there probably around 10:30, 11 o'clock. We're going to be down at Willie's Tropical Tattoo. They have the vintage bike show. Best bike show you'll see. Best bike show I've ever seen. We're definitely going to be there for a while. A couple hours we'll usually spend there. We don't stay for the whole thing. They're also going to have a bike show of women riding in at Destination Daytona, probably the same time.
Thursday.
So we're probably going to end up over there in the afternoon. And then, so there's our Thursday plans for you guys. There's the 2 places. If you want to check us out, find us. You can see us there in the morning at Willie's Tropical Tattoo. It starts at 11 to 4. We usually try to get there about 10:30 before it starts. Talk to Willie, and we hang around a couple hours, and then it goes till 4. We can't stay till 4 o'clock. It's too much time. And
so Deb and Mike, they were on. Are you guys down here yet? When do you get down here? Anyway. So
that's where we're going to be in the morning, afternoon. We'll be over at Rossmeyer's seeing about the girls' bike show. See what that is. If it's worth anything. It's not. Won't be there very long.
They're not having a bike builder's breakfast in
the
fall.
No bike builder's breakfast in the fall. We already checked on that. So that's not going to be probably. Did she say for us to put a bug in her ear and say she should do it again? Rossmeyer, Kelly.
Yeah.
So we'll see about that. So yeah, the fall rallies are more laid back, more easygoing. There'll be times that we'll probably give you something. You know what's bad about a meet and greet? We just never had very much luck at a meet and greet. You know, we're willing to try one in Myrtle Beach. We ended up never got around to doing one in Myrtle Beach.
No.
And we were going to do the dealer, and
But no thanks to Steven.
Yeah.
Steven tried.
that's right. The guy's probably still waiting to talk to us. The owner, Phil, or whatever his name is. His loss.
Anyway.
That's life. So, you waiting for somebody to answer you?
No, Deb came on. They're going to be down here sometime tomorrow.
Okay. So we'll go ahead and leave you right here at Krabby's Seafood Restaurant, right here on the A1A. Got the best alligator bites in Florida. Yeah, in Florida.
On the
Other ones-
Atlantic side.
Yeah.
East Coast side.
Better
Gulf
than,
side is
better than New Orleans. We had some crappy one. Went to a really high-end restaurant. We used to think those were best gator bites in the world. They were blackened. But they were like chewing on a tire. So, oh, thank you.
they're avoiding me. Steven said, oh, thank you.
They're doing what to you?
Steven said they're avoiding him.
Oh, which doesn't surprise me. A lot of these dealerships are looking to sell, get out of it. You know, Harley's changed a lot over the years, and we'll do a video talking about that here soon. You know, we've even heard even Rossmeyer's may at one time want to sell their place here in the next few years. So, you know, it's a lot of that. Harley's not the old Harley that it used to be. You know, everything's gotten corporate now, and you know, and it's sad. And I worked for big corporations. Her hospital turned into a corporate thing. And, you know, when it turns to corporate, it just doesn't usually go so well. They look more at the dollar signs than they do taking care of people. And that's a sad part about it. And it's sad that when you see some of these dealers, you know, we've seen coming across the United States now, we've met some great owners. But I mean, a lot of these owners are up in the years. And it's like one of them we talked to the other day said, the kids say, well, it's actually that one, I guess, Myrtle Beach. That the owner there, kids don't want nothing to do with dealership. Nothing at all. So what's the guy going to do with it? He's older now.
He wants to give it to his kids. His kids don't want it. So, SJS, you have a good night. It was nice seeing you again or talking to you. Take care. She said her mom's birthday the same day as yours, August 24th or October. Wrong month. Later day. I guess everybody's heading out.
All right. So we're going to leave you right here. Say your bit.
Thanks for coming along with us on our live. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Share us with your family and friends. Think about Patreon. Give us a big thumbs up. Ring that bell for notifications, and we'll see you on the next video.
And we're going to try to put a video out tomorrow evening. That will be same day. So that's going to be something new. We're going to see if I can do that. And if it's possible, we may be available to do some nighttime stuff. So we'll see how it is. So with that, we'll leave you and see you tomorrow.
Email us, Wrapping. Bye-bye.